Hello and welcome everybody. It's Baron with Baron Presents, and today I'm going to actually do a little bit of speculations. I don't normally do this, but so yeah. Anyways, Sean Murray dropped an emoji with the globe world thingy on it, and I honestly, personally, do not like speculation, but I wanted to state this because I've been thinking ever since that Light No Fire video that came out in December, the trailer that they came out with. Well, it's been bugging me over the past, since then actually, that it seems like every update in the past year, maybe, I'll get more in depth in that in a bit. But basically, we've been a test bed for Light No Fire in No Man's Sky. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you look at my right hand on my character here, you're going to see that I'm carrying a staff. Okay, this all started with the autophage. But the thing is, the autophage also not only has stats, they have individual quests from the autophage themselves. We were able to get the outlaw capital ship. We were given the mining tool salvaging station. And believe it or not, we are able to divert power to different systems in our starship. Now, I've never done that, and I got to figure out how to do that, so we'll get to that sometime, and maybe I'll make a video on that. But that was all implemented in the Echoes update, which was last August. So, I think I consider that Hello Games' largest update in 2023 was the Echoes update, and it had all this stuff in it that kind of reminds me of Light No Fire. But anyways, that's just me for saying that. Okay. Also, in September they came out with Expedition 11, but expeditions rarely contain content changes unless it is part of a update that's come out also. So I don't like to include expeditions as updates, really. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But then, okay, sorry, I move around whenever I hit the pause button on my on OBS because I have it linked to hotkeys, and needless to say, I have it. My pauses are Q and W, so whenever I hit them, I move around, and I apologize for that. But anyways, what I'm getting at here is in last February we got the Omega update with the Expedition 12 Omega. This gave us a way to start expeditions with our normal games, like the one I'm on right now. Matter of fact, this is my main character, which I've got over 150 hours in. I play a lot of startups. I switch back and forth a lot, but this is my main one, and I've played every expedition except for the recent ones with this one. I don't know why I didn't do this. I probably should do that before it stops. But anyways, I try to play all the updates and everything on this one so I can learn things, and I have most everything worked out on this. But with the Omega update, I really, really thought that because of the expeditions that we are able to do now from the anomaly, that it's kind of like a possible Light No Fire quest delivery system. All they have to do is change the graphics or anything, but their basic coding is going to be the same. Okay, that's one of the things I thought of. The option to get a pirate dreadnought, I don't know how that works in too much, but it might be a possibility for like guilds and stuff like that. And we had the Atlas Path rework, giving us a choice of the Atlas Scepter, which I no, sorry, not of the Atlas Scepter, but it was the Atlas Scepter we got in this game, so it kind of allowing us to see what stats look like, and of course we know that's going to be in Light No Fire. But anyways, the Atlas rework, I haven't totally played through that yet, so I'm not quite sure exactly how I can explain it. They've also allowed us to cycle through mission tips. At the bottom lower right hand side, you can see the space anomaly, okay, and it just disappeared. But if I hit H, there's the reputation management, there's an echolocator acquired, and I can cycle through these space anomaly, reputation management, and I'm just hitting my H key to cycle through them. That was new to this, believe it or not. Most not the recent one, but the Expedition 12 and Omega update that we got back in February. Okay, there's not only that, but you have new planetary missions from alien personalities. And I've seen that a couple times recently where I actually go to like a Corvax station or something like this on the planet. There happens to be a Corvax outside. You could go up to them and they'll actually give you a mission to go get some stuff for them. That, I think, is an implementation of quest giving for No Light No Fire also. So I mean, it's very, very coincidental to me that they're coming up with all this stuff. Now, the newest expedition was Adrift. The thing is that Adrift expedition became an update. It's not just an expedition. It takes us back to what No Man's Sky originally was. But the thing is, as you think about it, are they trying to test bed features in a universe that they can mess around with without messing up the No Man's Sky universe? Does that make sense? Anyways, what I'm trying to explain here is okay, let's go ahead and go back to this type of old man sky, No Man's Sky. We're going to create the expedition for it, and we're going to implement what were they called? I can't think of them. Basically on a different servers to test the code changes without breaking the current No Man's Sky code. Because, I mean, you think about it, you don't want to break something that you're already doing really well with. You want to test it in a separate system. So let's go ahead and make another universe, and we'll use the whole idea of, being alone, taking us back to when the game first started out, which, by the way, is really something when you think about it. I'll get into that a little bit later. But with the whole idea of how expansive the game really is. Anyways, you are ported back after you finish. You are in an old game system, and I think that's what so basically you go into this new server where they're testing a lot of code for not only Light No Fire, but the possible new update that's coming out, hence my reason I'm doing the speculation video, to test code that they can put into the new game, or not the new game, but the new game, Light No Fire, and also No Man's Sky without breaking it. I mean, it was pretty cool because in this last expedition, if you remember, the hungry tendrils, you don't see them on every planet. Matter of fact, I don't even recall them on any planet unless you go to a abandoned planet or system, okay? But anyways, the hungry tendrils were all over the place in the expedition. But when you come back from the expedition, no matter if it was a brand new character you're playing in the expedition, or you're using an old one and use that terminal interface on the anomaly, you come back to it when you're in the back into the game system, it's back to normal. It's not like that at all. So you actually ported from I would say a completely different server. They were testing a server to see whether or not they could handle the entire player load and things like that. Anyways, I won't get into the mechanics of it. By the way, I was a IT specialist, and that's another reason why I'm thinking like this. I've taken tons of programming classes. I never programmed professionally. I've done it as a hobby. I have, though, actually been support on major database systems and things like that for the government. So, by the way, that's the New York State government in the United States. But anyways, I've worked on as a support specialist, implementing the database systems, talking with our database administrators and our server administrators and our project managers. I was actually a project manager for 9 counties implementing this system. There was a whole bunch of things that I did, but it gave me a really good understanding of what I think is happening here in No Man's Sky, and that's why I'm speculating like this. Okay, but it is a really, really cool to think about it being that way, and that's why I think they were on 2 separate servers, especially with this last expedition. They actually ported the code to a brand new test server, which technically is not a test server, okay, because we played it in game. But when you finish that, they brought you back to the real server, so where we play right now, okay. And what I'm thinking is it a possibility that new system would allow us to go into separate no light no fire instances and dungeons and quests type of thing. So I think I'm just thinking like how you implement when it's coming into it. I've never been in the game industry, so I don't want to get that. I don't want to say that, but I have got a good working understanding how to implement new systems into old system type of situations. Okay. Anyways, getting teleported to different realms of existence and something like that is what I saw when we started playing this new expedition. And if you haven't played it yet, go out and finish it because it ends in 2 days. You can do it in probably anywhere from 5 to 10 hours or more, but not much more. So yeah, you can finish it in 2 days, no problem. So that's what I'm thinking they're doing, is they're implementing code from Light No Fire into No Man's Sky as a test bed for Light No Fire multiplayer. And I'm hoping that's what we're going to get with this Emoji Drop in the next implementation. Because, believe it or not, July and August, and I do a lot of metrics on this, July and August are huge when it comes to large implementations. Matter of fact, next, which I talked about in the beginning of this, was a end of July, beginning of August implementation. Okay, so it's not that it's in. By the way, you can never predict what Hello Games is going to do, so don't take that as gospel. Okay, I can't guarantee that it's going to be huge, but it very well could be. But the whole thing with new space stations could allow us to be, I'm thinking if they're implementing it, why would, if you look out here, we've now got 8 landing pads here. And when the ships fly in and land, there's not many of them taken up, and that would allow us to have our friends and everybody come in here and land also. Okay, so we could actually come in here with our friends into the bases. I'm wondering if that was part of the base upgrade that they did. There's so much to this that I think that is a possibility, but then again, it's speculation. I don't like speculation. I usually don't do this. Matter of fact, I've never done this. This is my first kind of speculation video. But guys, I really think that No Man's Sky is being a test bed for Light No Fire. And in that instance, I think they're implementing things to get ready to launch Light No Fire. I do not believe Light No Fire is going to be this year. Matter of fact, there's a lot of hype out there that, oh boy, this world means that they're going to drop Light No Fire. Man, if that's the truth, that would be great. But I really, really doubt it because, number one, I think Sean Murray would open up a Light No Fire channel instead of dropping an emoji into Yeah, light no sky. Woo! Okay, into No Man's Sky's uh, X account and tweet it. I think he would actually open up a brand new Light No Fire one, let everybody know that that's out there, and then start tweeting from there, letting everybody know it's coming. And I think it would be a lot bigger than a tweet. I really, really don't think Light No Fire is coming out in the next month or so. No. Are they going to come out and say that is that tweet saying, hey, there's going to be news light but no fire? Yeah, I think that's possible. But again, I really think that it's more likely we're going to get the multiplayer possibilities or updates in here that are going to matter of fact, they've been working on it in Light No Fire, so they're just moving the new code into the No Man's Sky is what I think they're doing, and it would really be cool. And the global emoji, that could very well be meaning we Light No Sky, or yeah, like, see, I'm getting to, boy, all these different things. No Man's Sky is going to become a global game where we are all in the game, which technically we always have been, but now we are going to be able to see other players in other systems, and they're going to show up in the space stations, on planets, and on the anomaly. Not just where you see players now and that are on your friend list, but you're going to actually see other players that you've never seen before and things like that. Anyways, that is my take on that emoji. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'd really appreciate it. Again, I don't do these very often, and I've put limited tips and tricks up and things like that, but I do make shorts for those also. And anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please hit the like button and subscribe. And if you really enjoy my contents, hit the bell to be able to see when I release videos. And I release them just about every day, Monday through Friday, because I actually do them on the weekends, sometimes not, sometimes during the week, and sometimes, who knows. I do them when I love to play. So anyways, I love to play No Man's Sky. I always have. It gets a little slow at times, but I'm doing a couple different projects. So whatever you like to do, I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, folks. I hope you had a great afternoon, evening, night, morning, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. And take care. We'll catch you on the flip side, folks. Bye-bye.